So today we are looking at Śikṣāṣṭakam, verse number 4. Na dhanaṁ, na janaṁ, na sundarīṁ, kavitāṁ va jagad-īśa kāmaye. Mama janmani, janmanīśvare, bhavatād, bhaktir, ahaitukī, tvayi. Translation and a commentary by His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth. It's a very interesting, very interesting verse, because there are so many things here that it needs proper understanding. The first thing to be understood here, I know some devotees doesn't recite this. When it is time to recite the Śikṣāṣṭakam prayers, when you get to number 4, some devotee will not recite. They will keep quiet. And once His Grace, Vijay Prabhu, the Sankirtan minister, when he came to Nigeria, and he noticed that. So in the class, when he was giving class in the morning, he said, some devotees are very, very sincere that they are silent on this verse. Well, he didn't condemn them, he appreciated. For me, I look at it differently. I have a different look at it. And I will share that with you. In one sense, it is true that one is sincere to not reciting this verse, na janam. Na dhanaṁ, yes, na dhanaṁ. Na dhanaṁ. I don't want wealth. We know that we need wealth for many projects. We need wealth to take care of family. We need wealth to maintain our vehicles. Owning a house is wealth. In a family is also wealth. Getting money is wealth. Having property is wealth. You cannot hang in the street. So one can be so therefore a devotee will say, let me not recite this because I need. So Vijay Prabhu was appreciating that. And I was looking at it in a different way. I look at it differently. My understanding is na dhanaṁ, na janaṁ, na sundarīṁ. There's a specific word that 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐤𝐭𝐢 is using, and I said in the beginning that we need to understand them. So my understanding is that na dhanaṁ, na janam. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐤𝐭𝐢 said, he used the word here, na janam. I don't want followers. But can we say that 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐤𝐭𝐢 have no disciples? Na janam. So what does it mean? He has a lot of disciples. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐤𝐭𝐢 has so many disciples. Confirmed. We have a Shiksha disciples and our Diksha disciples. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐤𝐭𝐢 has Diksha disciples. Not that he performed fire sacrifice for them. There are different ways of initiation. So the Prabhupada used a fire as his own means of initiation. As a Christian, we do initiation by water baptism. That's initiation. Now, Narada Muni, he was initiated into Krishna consciousness by The Bhakti Vedantas without fire sacrifice, without water baptism or water baptism. So there are many ways of initiation. So when Śikṣāṣṭakam Mahaprabhu said, Na Janam, and he has so many disciples. So what is the meaning of that? It is not a contradiction. That is why I said it needs to be explained. And here is Srila Prabhupada. Our Prabhupada has not less than 5,000 disciples. Is that a disqualification? Does it go against Śikṣāṣṭakam Mahaprabhu's teachings? Na Janam? No. Srila Prabhupada himself, he said, if I have done something wrong, it is because I have accepted so many disciples, mostly unqualified ones. But if I have to go to hell for that, I don't mind. I don't mind. Just close to the time he was leaving the body, one sympathizer, neophyte, but he has a good mind. All the way from Bangalore, he came to meet Srila Prabhupada in Vrindavan. When he saw Prabhupada's murti, he came all the way to come and advise Srila Prabhupada not to allow the disciples to have his murti. Because, according to him, people are going to dump their sins on him by touching his feet. Srila Prabhupada said, that is all right. Let the whole world give me their sins. I don't care. I'm ready for it. So this does not go against our standard, the principle. That Srila Prabhupada made so many disciples. And his own spiritual master, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, has how many? 64 temples. His own guru, Srila 𝐤𝐬𝐴 Babaji Maharaj, does not have one temple. And he has only one disciple. Srila 𝐤𝐬𝐴 Babaji Maharaj disciple, Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami, has thousands of disciples and 64 temples. So how do we look at this? It is not a contradiction. So it needs to be explained. And our own Prabhupada has more than 5,000 disciples, 100 restaurants, temples all over the world. And now it has expanded. And it's still expanding. It will continue to expand, all for the glory of Srila Prabhupada. So all are his disciples, all of us. So what is the meaning of Na Janam? When Srila Prabhupada is having more than 5,000 disciples. And his own guru has 64 temples and many disciples. And Śikṣāṣṭakam Mahaprabhu himself is speaking Na Janam, and he has many disciples. So what is the meaning? The meaning is a bona fide guru should not campaign for disciples. He shouldn't. One campaigning for disciples is a disqualification. This is the meaning. It is not that we shouldn't have disciples. The guru is there to facilitate devotees' lives. So someone has come. It's like a doctor refusing a patient. Is it nice? Why are you a doctor? Of course, it is very, very important for us to take what we can handle, what we can maintain. That is good. It's important. But this process is a risky process. What is the risk? We should take risk to expand our Krishna consciousness. That risk is very, very purifying. It is this risk that is going to make us very dear to Krishna. It will make us very dear to the acharyas. So, if we go beyond our limit, with genuine desire, genuine interest, depending on our chariots, not on our strength, but depending on our chariots and Krishna, there is no danger. This is Krishna consciousness. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no janam. No, na janam is not saying we shouldn't have disciples. But we should not campaign. If it comes normally, naturally, we should accept. We should accept. Let the movement continue to grow, because this is a preaching movement. If you preach, you are going to attract people's mind. We attract people. And people come, you cannot say, no. Now, this is my limit. I have 10 disciples, this is my limit, so go back. Then what do you preach? Then you should not preach. Because if you preach, you are inviting people to come and take shelter of Krishna. So we should make ourselves available to help people who have come. The soul Krishna has seen. Actually, when we become selfless, Krishna will send us so many people, so many souls. A temple will survive. A temple will expand. A temple will this, the word I'm looking for.
Grow.
A temple will grow if we are ready to represent Krishna properly. The temple will grow. When Krishna sees that if I send them there, someone is there to take care, Krishna will send people. Krishna will not send people when he sees that if I send them there, who is going to take care? Krishna will not send people. And the temple will remain dry. We'll be looking for devotees to do service in the temple, to take care of deities. Devotional service becomes a burden. Why Krishna consciousness to be a burden? Why? Krishna said it is a joyfully performed activity. So why is it a burden for us? Because we are not ready to make the sacrifice. Selfishness. We're not expanding our heart. Our heart of compassion is not expanding. We are blocked because of selfishness. Therefore, no expansion. We cannot accommodate people. So we are dry. And the temple is dry. No facility. No devotee to do service. Even the few devotees, they are struggling to maintain their own life. It is lack of purity, the potency, that the movement will expand. Srila Prabhupada, the founder of this movement, said, do not say no prasadam in the temple. Prabhupada said that. Don't say that there's no prasadam in the temple. Every temple must have prasadam ready to give to guests. Not for sale, not restaurant. Not for sale. This is Srila Prabhupada's order. Because we are preaching, people must come. So when people come here, we don't live there like that, caring for devotees? No. Not caring for devotees. When we don't have the caring attitude, we have difficulties. And the foundation of every difficulties we have in Christian consciousness is lack of purity. Why lack of purity? Our sadhana is not strong. So na janam does not mean no disciples, no followers. No followers doesn't mean we should not have disciples. It means do not campaign for disciples. Let their purity attract people to you. This is my ego. This is my ego. I told some devotees, don't ask devotees to come and meet me. Let them come on their own. I don't respect somebody who just come because somebody has pushed you to come. I don't respect that. Somebody come on their own. That's my ego. If there is purity, you should attract people. People should see you and come. And when people come, we should be able to have the potency, if we are representing them, Is Krishna insufficient? Or our charity are insufficient? That we don't have the potency to take care of the people? No potency means it's our own problem. It's our own fault. So this is the meaning of Nadanam. Therefore, taking it on this platform, Nadanam does not mean we should not recite this loka. We should not have wealth. Srila Prabhupada is not a poor man. Srila Prabhupada is poor. Where is that person in this world that has house all over the world? Not just a house, houses in one country. Show me that one person. That is Prabhupada. Houses everywhere. Everywhere in one country, thousands all over the world. And in some places where ISKCON does not have temple, Krishna consciousness is expanding them more than anything. In China, Dubai. That is the potency. So Nadanam does not mean I should be a poor man. Doesn't mean I have not money. That doesn't mean. So devotees who are not chanting are in ignorance. It's first. Second, like I mentioned yesterday, we should know the goal. So this is a goal of our Krishna consciousness, that we should not look for anything material. That is the goal. Can we say that Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami is a poor man? Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami is a poor man? Materially speaking. They are not. They are wealthy. They are wealthy. Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami is maintaining a dozen children. That's a poor man. He was working. The difficulties we're having is our own fault. Lack of understanding of Krishna consciousness, lack of purity. Then it brings all confusions. So we should recite Nadanam confidently, knowing that this is the goal. We're not cursing ourselves that it should become poor people. That is not the meaning. It should be recited. This is the goal. That we should not look for material facilities and forget Krishna consciousness. Śikṣāṣṭakam Mahaprabhu told Srivas Pandit, in your house, there will never be anything lacking. Why? Because of his faith in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his devotion, his conviction in Krishna consciousness. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu declared to him, he is glorifying his faith in Krishna. In a house, nothing will be lacking. In fact, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu added, even if Lakshmi Devi becomes a poor lady, your house will never be empty of facilities to maintain your large family. We don't have the faith, we don't have the conviction, we don't have that potency. Therefore, difficulties. So I request every devotee to sincerely, humbly recite this prayer. Nadanam, nadanam, na sundarīṁ. Now sundarīṁ also, it needs to be explained. Sundarīṁ. Sundarīṁ. Your wife is ugly lady? Is your wife beautiful or ugly? Yes. Your wife is ugly or beautiful? So what does it mean by not beautiful wife? Who will marry an ugly person? Beautiful. That's why you marry. Because she's beautiful. If she's not beautiful for me, I have nothing to do with you. If you don't have something for me, I have nothing to do with you. So Sundarīṁ means what? things will be naturally done. Things will be naturally done. When we do things naturally, with the complete understanding, all the external things will be there. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching we should be free from all these external attractions. To all external attractions, we should be free. This is the main thing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching. We should be free from the material attractions and look inside. Kavitāṁ jagad-īśa kāmaye. Then he went on to say, Mama janmani janmani. I'm not interested in liberation. Liberation. We want to be liberated. We want to be liberated. We want to get out of this material. There's liberation. Well, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will say, janmani janmani. Birth after birth means there's no liberation. I don't want liberation. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does not want to merge into Krishna. He doesn't want us to merge into Krishna. I think it's Krishna's body or Krishna's effulgence. Why? Because there is no service for ahaitukī bhakti, tvayi. There is no bhakti. There is no service. So devotee doesn't want that. Devotee want liberation from materialization to do pure devotional service for Krishna, not merging into Krishna. Because merging is selfishness. Merging to Krishna, there is no service. And we are meant for service. Our existence is to serve Krishna. So when we have no service, a servant has no service for the master, what is their existence? What is their relationship? What is connecting them together? It is a service that connects anyone to anything. Service. So if a devotee has no service for Krishna, then what is the connection? Zero. So Chaitanya want to a static pure devotion for Lord Krishna, pure devotion for Krishna. Therefore, this sloka is glorifying. Lord Shiva is glorifying Chittaketu. A devotee is ready to go to hell. If you do devotional service there, he's ready. He doesn't want to go to heaven if he's not going to do devotional service. Well, if the service for a devotee, he's ready to go there. Right? So the next thing to consider here, Sri Chaitanya is teaching us the importance of desire. Desire. No one can be desireless. And there is nothing like desirelessness. Nothing like that. Desirelessness. Desirelessness. Because desire is part of the soul. You cannot remove water from liquidity, or liquidity from fire, from water, or heat from fire. You cannot. Because if you remove liquidity, it is not more water, it is ice block. Right? It's ice block, not water. Water means liquid. So we cannot remove desire from the soul, because it's part of the soul. If you remove desire, then it's a stone. You're not a living entity. You're not a spirit soul. A spirit soul has desires. So our Acharya's explanation is that Chaitanya is teaching us healthy desire. Healthy desire. And Prabhupada used the word negation of the negative does not mean of the positive. It means if something is bad, we are giving it up. It doesn't mean we should also give up everything. Yes, this is Mayavadi style. And the economists they say, don't throw dirty water along with the baby. Don't throw baby along with the dirty water. You bathe a child inside the basin. You use a basin to bathe the baby. So the water is dirty. You don't throw the baby along with the water away. You remove the baby and then you throw the water away. that is how it's done. So something which is bad should be given up, but not thing which is good. For example, sanctification is bad. We should not do sanctification. That does not mean we shouldn't eat. Right? We eat, we bathe, we drink, we sleep, we mate, we defend. But not material. Not material. Once the Papa was in Kumbh Mela. Kumbh Mela. And in Kumbh Mela is the time you see all the Naga Babas, all the sages, they all come down. You see varieties. It's a powerful scene. Powerful. See varieties of sages. Varieties. Those who are complete in the hair is flowing on the ground. Or some they knot it up. Some the eyes like fire. Because of the mystic power they have. And varieties of them. Some of them, they're powerful. Those austerity they perform. They're sitting on top of ice to do meditation. That's Himalaya. Himalaya means that. Ice. So, and in winter also. Not only in summer. In winter. That is too much. So sometimes they die because of cold. At that time, one of them died, and Srila Prabhupada was informed that one of the Naga Babas left the body. Prabhupada said, yes, this will die. This will die. Why not? They're too dry and perfect. There was a gulab jam on the container, and Prabhupada's table, he just took one and 20 down. Just like this. Enjoy life. And they're just suffering. Dry. Right? To give a sanctification does not mean you shouldn't eat. So sometimes when people hear that Hare Krishna movement, no meat eating, the idea is okay, it's only vegetables they eat. No rice, no chapati, no puris, no halwa, no sweet rice. Only vegetable leaves they eat. That is the idea. So when they come, say, what do you eat? Say, we eat everything else, man. Say, I see. That is the idea. It is from this kind of understanding that you're leading people to this group, veganism. Veganism, no milk. If you don't take milk from the cow will die. When the back is full, if you don't milk the cow will die. And that is the transformed blood, which is nourishment to maintain human beings. So we take that. It is not killing because the cow continues to live. And it's also healthy for the cow. But veganism means no milk. You know? No milk. So that's not complete. It's not complete understanding. That understanding is not complete. So Rupa Goswami called it Falgu Vairagya. Inexperienced, immature renunciation. It's immature renunciation. It is not mature. It's immature. So Chaitanya Prabhu is teaching us here that we cannot destroy desire, but we have to learn how to cultivate healthy desire. What is healthy desire? Desire to expand Krishna consciousness desire to take risk, to expand Christian consciousness. These are healthy desires. This anxiety is necessary. So devotees who have spiritual anxiety is purifying. It is healthy. Material anxiety is drying. It's not healthy. Therefore, we shouldn't have it, material anxiety. There is no Krishna consciousness. When devotees have material anxiety, will be restless. Restlessness is due to material anxiety, which is not healthy, and devotees shouldn't have it. We are repeating. We shouldn't have material anxiety. We should have spiritual anxiety. Spiritual anxiety is very, very purifying. It is part of our purification. Spiritual anxiety. And it is there for all of our acharyas. All of our acharyas, they have spiritual anxiety. All. Because they have to preach. And when we preach, we are going to deal with all kinds of people. People who do not care for themselves, and they want to care for them. Is that an easy thing? In Caribbean, people don't care. We don't care for ourselves. We do things which is very, very detrimental, very dangerous to ourselves. And someone else is volunteering to take care of someone who does not care for himself or herself. It's a risky thing. Risky. And we have many of that. That means you have, every day you have anxiety. So devotees should have healthy desire. So our desires should be healthy one. Right? We have a desire which is not separate from Krishna. That is healthy desire. Therefore, this verse is so powerful, and we should not look at it negatively. We should not look at this verse negatively. Oh, no dhanaṁ, no janam, no sundarīṁ. Why? Then, yes, for Krishna, we should have everything. We should have everything for Krishna. Our acharyas, they did. They did all these wonderful things for Krishna. And they have no reaction for the activities. The Pandavas have no reaction for the activities. Even though they killed millions of people, 640 million people. That was a calculated one. Those who were not calculated up to 1 million, 100 million or so. But the Pandavas did not suffer with an iota of sinful activities. Because it was a service done to please Krishna. Although out of humility, out of purity, Yudhishthira Maharaj lamented seriously. That is the nature of a devotee. Like Arjuna, so I don't want to fight. Why should I fight a kingdom? Yeah, material things. So all the Pandavas did not want to fight, including Bhim, who never say no to fight. Bhim, he met with a Hidimbi. Hidimbi became attracted to Bhimsena. And she was talking to Bhim. Bhimsena refused her. No. Because even though she disguised herself as a beautiful lady, and Bhimsena could see, so this is Rakshasi, I'm not interested. But her mind has already got attached to Bhim. So I want to. Bhim said, no, I'm not interested. So while they were discussing, she had a son of her brother. So out of love for this, my husband will exist for me. In Kali, you have terrible demonic people who even want to kill their husband. But cultured people, they don't know it. So he told him, now you can go away. Let me see why. Oh, my brother he will come now, I will kill you. The last thing for him to hear, somebody you want to kill. Who is that? Bim will say, no, I'm not. Don't tell me that. You can't tell me that. Somebody. Who is that person? This is my feast. This is my feast. As they were talking, he Hidimba. Shouting, declaring himself, Hidimba. And Bimsena just look at all the dangerous activities you have been doing, killing sages, approaching austerity, and disturbing people's peace. I have to check this nonsense. I have to help you. And they started fighting. Bim killed him. He killed Hidimba. And then that increased her desire for him. This is a person who protected me in the forest. You kill him, so you're going to protect me. You. Still, Bim said no. She followed Bim to the house and went said to the mother, tell your son to marry me. I'm attracted to him. Secondly, my brother who protects me is killed by him. So, he's really want to protect me now. Please tell him to do this. Women are very intelligent. This is the way to get a man. If you're talking to the man, he doesn't like talk to the mother. Go to his mother. If the mother likes you, you're finished. You get what you want. So she went to Kunti and cried before Kunti. Kunti took pity. So Bim, marry her. Mother, why you marry her? Marry her, it's okay. So Bim has to accept. Bim accepted her. And the God got a coach. Powerful. He's a hero on the battlefield. So Bim, who never say no to fighting for the first time in life, he also said, no need to fight. But Krishna already wanted the fight. So it was fought. The devotees don't have material desire, but they have desire to please Lord Krishna. So we shouldn't be afraid that if I have a spiritual desire, then what will happen to my life? What will happen to your life is that Krishna will not take care of you. We are disturbing Krishna from taking care of us. We are disturbing Krishna because we have no faith, we have no confidence in Krishna. Oh, how long will Krishna? How long it will take Krishna to start responding? Because Krishna is independent, he may or may not. What will be my situation? This faithlessness disturbing. Okay, Hare Krishna. If you have questions, you can ask me. Any question from here or from there? Anywhere. I'm ready for the question. While they are composing their question, you can sound here, if you have. Otherwise, we...
Manisha said that yes, they have questions. They might be typing.
Yes. All right, we wait for it. If you have anyone from here, you can go. Otherwise, Wait for the hand. Does it make sense?
But I could not really understand when you was speaking about Nasundari.
Sundarīṁ. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saying, na dhanaṁ, I don't want wealth. Na janam, I don't want followers. That's sundarīṁ, I don't want beautiful wife. So I was explaining all this. What is where is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that? He married 2 times.
God is a fortune.
Yes. Not even ordinary women. Divine ladies. 2 times he married. So what do you mean of na sundarīṁ? That's what I was explaining. I asked people, is his wife ugly? He said no. So you don't have ugly wife or ugly husband. Yeah, all beautiful and handsome. I said the meaning to all these things, we should not have material desires, no material attraction. If you marry a man because of the body, if the woman becomes old, is still your husband, your wife? No. It's different. Our mind will change. We start looking for somebody else. So in the Vedic culture, they don't look at this. They look at the character and they taste the character of a man or a woman. This is a qualification for marriage. So people look for this. In the material world today, according to 12 canto by water, today the marriage is on the hair of the woman, the body, or the sex appetite of the man. These are the qualifications for Kali Yuga. But they are nonsense. The main qualification is the taste and the character. And this is done in my village. My village, you want to marry? If you want to marry a girl, they will look at that girl. Is she submissive? They don't look at her beauty. The beauty is not there. And it's a warning. And my father was taught all this. Don't marry the beauty, marry the heart. These are illiterate people. This is the culture. And today, so-called civilized people doesn't have it. That's how we have difficulties. These are illiterate people. So, in my village, if you want to marry, is a girl submissive? First quality. Second, is she hardworking? Is she hardworking? Is she a lazy woman? 3, she's a thief? Does she steal? I'm telling you, this is from the village. My village, the village. This thing. 4th quality. Is she respectful to elders? If these 4 qualities are there, go far. This is the qualities. So I saw one of my sisters, is extended. We have extended family, extended. So one of them, she is illiterate, but her husband is a PhD holder, and they're married till today. So the external quality were not considered. Her divine qualities were considered. She is submissive. She is hardworking. She is respectful. And she is, what's the 4th thing I said?
No steal.
Not a thief. Maria. Janaka Pandit said the same thing. He didn't mention all these 4 qualities, but he said if the girl is qualified. Qualified means what? These qualities are there. Even if she's a Shudra, It doesn't matter. The quality is important. So this verse is teaching us the quality, not just the external features or facilities which we consider very much in Kali Yuga. Therefore, we should recite this sloka. Everybody should recite it, knowing the goal. It's clear? Yes. Yes.
From Manisha. I have heard in a lecture that just by following the instructions of Śikṣāṣṭakam, one is able to follow all the instructions of Bhagavad Gita. How far is this applicable?
Following the Śikṣāṣṭakam. What I know is that this Śikṣāṣṭakam prayer, in the beginning I mentioned, when we started this discussion, Śikṣāṣṭakam discussion, in the beginning I mentioned that this Śikṣāṣṭakam prayer Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave to us contain everything can make anyone pure devotee. Everything is inside. Everything any devotee needs to become pure devotee, become successful in Christian consciousness. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has loaded all of them inside. So Śikṣāṣṭakam prayer took us from where we are, from the lowest platform to the topmost of Christian prema. Cheta Darpa Marajanam. It's the beginning. What is the beginning? Cleaning. What do we clean? Something which is dirty. Right? So our life is dirty. So we start the clean. Cheta Darpa Marajanam. Cleaning the dirt accumulated in our heart since time immemorial. That we already discussed the seven divisions of this first sloka. That takes us gradually, and it covers us from the beginning. Ado Sradha, Tata, Sadhu Sanga. It takes us to prem. So if we practice this Śikṣāṣṭakam, if we understand, that is why it is necessary to have it explained so we can understand it and follow it nicely, and we'll get the result. It is guaranteed that one who follows this will get Krishna prayer. That's the end. That's the end of it. Get Krishna prayer from this. Then we'll how can we say that Prabhupada did not give us everything? When Śikṣāṣṭakam, just only Śikṣāṣṭakam alone can give us prayer. So what else do we need that he didn't give us? You are looking for. What is lacking is the quality of our own practice. How do we practice what is given to us? The person is hungry, and a volunteer, a charitable person or a kind-hearted person has come and give you the food. How we eat that food is our problem. Some people can stand up to eat and move here and there. Some people can sit down and eat. And some people can sit down to eat also, and sit down to eat and be discussing and spend long time in eating and discussing. Why some people will sit down and silently honor that with a full respect, considering many factors, which Krishna recommended in our Gita, man-mana, being mindful about prasadam. Mindful. So a person who is eating and talking, the food is eating is poison. A person who is eating, standing, and moving here and there, even if you eat so much food, you remain skinny like me. I don't eat and stand, but you be skinny. A person who sits down and silently, with full respect, honor the prasadam, be fresh. Even if you eat little, you be fresh, be healthy. This is little. But the point is that it is the same food, but it's reacting differently to different people according to our desire. All right, thank you very much. Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Śikṣāṣṭakam ki jai.
Jai.